This guy called me.
Right. That's respect, yeah, but then now, yeah, that might be where your shortfall is, you may.
Sorry. There are PR companies charging £1,000 a month, etc., etc. The benefits that I've got is because I've been grinding myself all this time. Anyone they pitch to me, I've got their number here, right, direct. They'll be like, oh, we know so and so, we know so and so, so here's some way. So that's the benefits of me grinding myself. They can't really offer me more than what I've got right now. I get magazine features. I know people in newspapers just because they see my talent. So my talent is shining through, but it's the head honchos that are not really showing the support, obviously.
Well, I think you must be doing something right, because I know you got a lot of love. Yeah, I was the one that actually wanted you to come down today to perform, gave him the opening set and everything like that. Yeah. So people do know about you, right? I think it's just a matter of time, pushing and respect for you for doing it all by yourself and putting the money into it. Yeah, there are people like Bobby and stuff like that, Bobby Friction, that are representing as well on his station, this program. But the thing is, I think most of the people that are going to be listening to that station in the daytime are probably not going to, you know, see what the response is for those tracks there.
Hence it's lost figures, hence it's going under. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because they're not catering for the future, this is my main concern. And this is one thing I will say, which I shouldn't be saying anything, right? But I was in Miami recently, major label, which I want to say, turned around and said to me, right, we've been watching you for X amount, about a year and a half, we're really interested in signing you, and they turned around and said to me, right, music is not selling right now with anyone. So basically, you know, we really like you, but we can't take a $1 to $2 million risk on you when we can invest that in artists that are already selling, and we know we will get a return. If your own people are not supporting you, and you're not coming with a fan base, because a label right now is not a label, a label's a bank. They will just give you, it will just lend you money. Yeah, so if you can't show them a dividend or return, you're not going to get signed. Hence, you will not get the loan approved. But the thing that bothered me is I'm in Miami now, and they don't care about my colour, they don't care about nothing. Yeah, he's doing this thing definitely. What is he bringing for us? And I can try and say, yeah, I'm bringing, you know, a mixed audience across the board. But what is your core audience? You know, who plays your records the most? Asian radio. Okay, then let's go and have a look. These figures don't even touch what's going on here. You know, we're really sorry. We'd love to take that risk. But our artists are not selling right now anyway, so we cannot take a $2 million risk with you right now, given the current.
Do you believe that you're doing Asian music, or do you believe that you're an Asian doing music?
I just believe I'm someone doing music, but I've now been forced into this pigeonhole of an Asian guy doing music, which is fine. I don't mind urban desi, Asian desi, whatever you want to put it. I'm not bothered, because I'm trying to look at the bigger picture here. You know what I mean? For example, this gentleman's song here was great, but I didn't really get the actual depth of it, but I got the gist of it, which would be the same for him about my music. He would be like, I don't even know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? But there are people that do know what I'm talking about, and there's more and more people that know what I'm talking about. And I just want to push that genre up to a level par with Bangla, and hopefully we can go out and represent the world in the way that we should do.
I think that's what this show's all about, really. I mean, people must be helping you, because we've got all these people here together representing a program based on this industry. Yeah, fair play, yeah?
No, absolutely. Like, I've been banging the door for 4 or 5 years, and I do get love. Asian Network, K-pop, Bobby, Ni Hao, Buzz Asia. Yes, they do play me, but it's the people on top. You know, when I want to get it played on top, and I say, look, can you accept my music? And they basically turn around and say, no, we don't accept your music, it's specialist. It's not specialist, because every DJ on your station that's allowed to play it turns around and calls me personally and says, it's a banger, we've got to play it. You know what I mean? It's relevant. But the people that are running the station, it's not relevant, it's specialist. Sorry, we can't help you. It just bothers me. I mean, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. The bottom line is they will never watch me fall. I promise you right now, yeah, like, I've tasted so much sour that when I make it, and I will make it, it's sweet and it tastes lovely, bro. It tastes lovely. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean, in terms of the future, the kids that are coming up, you've got to give them a chance, man, because if all people look at us and figure, Asian people, curry or whatever, come on, man, it's a joke, bro.
I better pass this back to you.
Man, you did a good job there. I'm not just about to sit down. You want to say something, David?
I want to ask Shizzio some questions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Shizzio song.
Yeah.
Try and say that. Try and put that in your rap, it's the Shizzio
No,
song.
because this is about educating people that, you know, that don't know about the music industry, whether it's Bangla or urban or whatever. And when you're saying like people are playing your music on specialist shows, have you got evidence of that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so to my knowledge, when I grew up, things like So Sorry Crew, POW, these things, they all started at an underground level. They started on a specialist level where the grind DJs or the pirate stations would play their music, and then it would go on to a specialist show, and then that specialist show would play it for 4 weeks, and then a DJ would pick it up and play it on his show, and then another DJ would play it on his show, and then before you know it, that one song is getting played over 5 or 6 shows, and then the board or the people, they're saying the top people, would then accept it. You understand? Then they would say, right, oh, you know what, every DJ's playing this tune, it's in the clubs, it's in the cars, everyone's talking about it, I don't know what it is, but I have to play it, I have to get it playlisted, C-list or B-list or A-list, and that is the procedure of a tune blowing up on them levels, you know what I'm saying? So if you're doing that groundwork, then that's great, and I believe in your PR thing as well, where you say you're doing it yourself, that's great, but there comes a point where you have to pay for things, because yeah, you're getting a push, you're getting in the Asian newspapers, and you're getting on the internet, and you're getting your interviews, but what about front page? What about things like that? And them things you do have to pay for, and getting in the Guardian and getting into mainstream publications where the norm will read about you, you get me, not the people here, or you understand, them are the people that never heard you in their life need to hear you, and then they go, who's this guy? This guy's amazing, let's play him, let's get out, and that's the target, that's the goal that when you're doing the music you have to achieve. So sometimes you do have to invest and go to boundaries, you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. What I will say is, my I Swear song, me, I played for 6 months. And then I got Outlandish on the remix, just me, they signed to Sony. I don't know, we got Outlandish on the remix. Every D, like me, How, K-Pop, Bobby, Brit, played it. Mark Stripple, or whoever it was at the time, I don't want to name call him, played it. Nah, specialist, sorry, can't help you, hold on. Right? Now what I'm saying is, what kind of revenue do we get? We don't get revenue, we get PRS, that's it. No one buys our record. All these people that think they're selling records, you're not selling nothing, wake up, yeah? Right? PRS is what we get. But so how can I pay someone? But I'm a nightclub bouncer, bro. Yeah? People put guns in my. I was at Ministry Sound for 4 years, bro. I've had 3 guns in my face. You understand that? That's my life. I was Tim Westwood's bodyguard. Yeah? That's the way I grind. So then I put that money in my music because it's my passion. But then when the industry doesn't give me no return, I'm still doing it out of love. Like the PRS, if the song was playlisted, maybe I could get a bit more money to then re-inject into what I'm doing. But they don't want to do that.
Shizzio. Okay. Sorry. The only other thing there is the game's changed.
Of course.
Since things like, not even iTunes, before that, things like Kazaa and things like that, it's totally messed up the music game. No one's going to make money quickly off music.
Absolutely.
Forget about quickly, no one's going to make money very well off music here these days. So the PRS is your only way. Let me ask you a question. How many times have you ever sent me a promo? Or, like, alright, forget me, other DJs, forget about the radio stations, things like that, yeah. Send it out to people that are playing in the clubs, forget about just the radio stations, then they might request it more. How about things like that?
Well, my mailing list is full. Like, obviously you're right, you do need a PR team behind you, but I'm saying, no one's helping me, I can only roll with what I've got right now, you understand? So to pay someone £1,000 a month, I understand that, yeah? But
I'm not saying that.
Sorry?
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, no one's helping me, so I can only work with what I've got. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, if the industry accepted me more, maybe in your background, oh yeah man, I'm seeing him here and here and here, maybe I should check him out more, you know what I mean? Instead of just playing what it is I'm used to. No one wants to give anyone a chance. There's not a lot of DJs that are leaders. They want to follow the next hype. What's the DJ that's playing the big tune right now? Understand? I'm talking on radio, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say no, because you're a DJ yourself.
No,
but that's the kind of gist I get, do you know what I mean? Like, there's not leaders. For example, if Westwood plays something, everyone will stop. Westwood just played that tune, what? I'm going to follow that. But there's not other DJs that will do that, because all they want to do is they want to keep their job. They want to keep what they're doing, they want to keep under the radar. Look at when the Asian network went down. Who spoke up? No one. Who made a tune? Me and Tiger Star. No one else. I'm even a banger artist. And I'm fighting for the Asian network. No one said nothing.
I went to the meeting.
Okay, yeah.
I did my voice. Yeah. I mean, and I did my bit.
Yeah.
And my point was.
Oh, we're urban though.
Yeah. But my point was to the BBC Asian network was, how come you didn't copy the structure of One Extra? Why are they still here? Why are you going down? Do you know what I mean? And that's my point. Do you you know what I mean? That, you know, you understand what I'm saying, innit?
I'm not needed on the show, obviously, Bham. We're gonna go to a quick break, yeah. We're gonna go to a quick break. See you on the other side.
Okay. You and I. We need more of that. Do you know what I mean? We need more.
Can I just say something? You know, and I respect Bobby. Bobby's done better for me as well. The only thing that, when I see these guys, what I say to them though, is that they obviously know all the other big DJs. And I do say, look here, if you like the tune as much as what you're saying, push it on towards them, but I never get no kickback off that. I don't know if you lot are in the same situation. Now, I don't know if those DJs are doing it, or whether they just say they're doing it, if they're actually passing it on to the bigger DJs, if you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally get that, but it's like, they can only do so much. You know,
Yeah,
they can't fight all your battles for you. I mean, they do try their best. Bobby's supposed to be so much, and it's like, you know, he tries his best, but it's like, you know, he tried, you know, where's everyone else? He can't take your battle and like 1,000 other Asian artists that are really trying to break the door down and just hammer it home, because he's got to do what he's doing.
I think like the other thing, what my man over there, Palm, was saying was that with the Asian radio station, I think the biggest battle for this whole urban thing as well is the listenership, is a lot of the daytime radio as well. Yeah. And it's true, man, none of us really get played on daytime radio. So it comes back to what we were talking about making the tunes and the balance for everyone. I think it kind of comes back to that, because I think once we get our tunes hammered on daytime radio, I think we'll all get a lot more success.
You know what, some people say that our tunes are just not good enough.
Rubbish. But that's music at the end.
I mean, there is a lot of crap around, we did say that, you know what I mean? There is a lot of crap around, but I'm saying when you got so much crap around, it's very hard for outsiders just to take that scene seriously. So when you see somebody good, is he going to stand out? Right. We just get it.
Alright. I presume there was so much crap banger around. Imran Khan come from nowhere, done it. Why can't we?
Fair enough. Rachel, new artist, we feature on the show a few times. It's nice to have, you know.
I want to tell guys to put this show on the YouTube, because there's people that might miss it, and there's very valid points. So can you do that, please, mate? Yeah. No, he's got to, because people might not know about this, and then people can listen to the valid points.
I've just got one problem here. You got to answer one question for me if you can. Yeah. After all the support and all the great support we've had for the show since it started, and people want to come on the show, why is it that they don't turn up? Can you answer that question? Why is all these rappers, all these people, especially today?
Because they can't be asked.
It's not about being asked. I mean, you can't have.
I will say I did turn up.
Yeah.
But at the same point, I have to look from their point of view. They don't get paid to come here. It's from Birmingham. Maybe they're from somewhere far. I don't know. I can't answer their question. Maybe they got to spend time and money, and they feel like it's not worthwhile. So I don't know. I can't answer that question. I just about got a car and I came here. So that's fine. You know what I mean? So I can't speak on some other person's behalf. So I can say that I'm here. So I'd rather focus more on the point to say about this whole urban thing, and really just switch it and say, this gentleman was right. People power will prevail. I'm not here moaning. I'm not sitting there going, we ain't getting ours, because I have no doubt that a change is coming. So many urban artists now, they're just coming through. They're just coming. It's inevitable. People power will prevail. I'm saying, you know, the people at the top really should re-evaluate what's going on and look at this change, because it is coming. It's not going to stop. So whether or not they want to be at the forefront or on the back line is up to them. And whether or not Apache Indian's going to be 1 in a million, like Jay Sean might be 1 in a million, it's not down to us. It's down to them. You know what I mean?
Who's the big boys?
You tell me who's the big boys. I'm not the big boy.
Who's the big boys?
The main people, the people that run the media, the people that, you know what I mean? And the thing, there's so much politics here. It's like who do you know? Who do you go out with on a Friday night? Who cares? You know what I mean? I don't care. I mean, I do music. If you like music, you know what I mean? So much politics. Oh yeah, man, I'll go with it. You know, you have to befriend people in the industry, take them out for kebab rolls and that. Come on, man. What's that? Like, what is that? Like, you know what I mean? And then everyone keeps the circle so tight, keep it so tight. If you keep that circle so tight, ain't no one gonna get through. And then one day you're all gonna wake up and be like, rah, I'm 50 years old. The circle's too small. Dead, genre dead. Do you know what I mean? Because you just you're too concerned in me. And if that happens, it's dead, man, it's finished.
But the artists, so you need to get certain artists like Bham Sagoo on here. You need to get obviously you're presenting RDB, people that are doing it right now, get them on the show, and you know, let's have this debate and let's do it, because that's what the people want. You know what I mean? The people that are successful, that are out there right now, get them on the show, they're the people that you need on the show.
Yeah, no, I say it again, everybody's welcome to come on the show. We'll have a part 2 to this because, you know, it's underrepresented. We'll have some more people from part 3, part 4. No, but this is more urban. But everybody, listen to me, everybody's invited, and that is to try to make a change. And if they don't come, they can't complain about, listen, you know, we're not making a change. We're trying to make a difference together. We're trying to share and learn from each other. You know what I mean? But as I said, you will not get a change, but everybody is welcome to come. You listen to me. You are welcome to come. Brit Asia's trying to make a difference. I'm trying to make a difference. The people here are trying to make a difference. But without your support, we'll just never see that difference. Absolutely right. Time's going to go by where some of these dreams, they may just not come true. You'll be left with frustrated artists, a big gap in the market. I can tell you, Mr. Steve Morrison's over there. We toured all over the world. You've had an experience of the Asian... Come on, man. You've had an experience of the Asian market. Are we doing something wrong? You've been all over the world and we've done reggae shows, mainstream shows. You've been to India how many times? My man was in they looked at our video with Jazzy Beat, you know what I mean? I mean, when you look at it from outside, I mean, what do you think about some of the things that have been said?
I don't think the artists are doing anything wrong.
Quick point now that I'm here. No, like I do push everywhere, but I'm just keeping this topic Brit Asia. That's what I'm keeping it. You know what I mean? Like, I do push. You know what I mean? I've been in America. I'm going to Sweden next month. You know what I mean? God willing, God bless. You do that. But I'm not even here. For me, to be honest with you, like it might seem like I'm frustrated. Nah, because I know what I'm doing. I'm still gonna do it. I'm just keeping it Brit Asian right now for the people that are running this thing right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, to just really get that message across. That like, and once again, I'm only talking from an urban point of view. I don't really know much about Bangla. I can't talk about things that I don't know. You know what I mean? I know the genre, I respect it. You know what I mean? But like, when I was growing up, I didn't really listen to Bangla. I only took what I saw on TV as the thing. You know what I mean? So then the kids now, we look on the TV and accept what they see. I see Apache Indian, boom, shakalaka, what's that? Oh, man's Asian, what? I didn't see nothing else, you know what I mean? And then I see Taz with Stereo Nation, I think, a few years later, and I bought that single, you know what I mean? Asian man, you know what I mean? So the kids now are watching the TV, like, it's all fake. We all know it's a facade, it's fake, yeah? You know what I mean? But kids will see it and they might embrace it. But what I'm saying is, if our music is not in with the daytime, you know what I mean? It's not in the daytime or it's not, you know what I mean? Then like the media don't take us seriously, we stay in the back pages of magazines, then the Mela season comes, who don't want to see, yeah, we'll just book the same Bangla artists again. Oh yeah, Asian artists, do you want to come? Urban artists, yeah man, come, but we just give you petrol money, that's it, you know what I mean? Because that's what you're worth. Because in their like subconscious, in their subconscious they think this genre is what it's worth petrol money, if that. You know what I mean? But the big artists, them that do the same song 4 or 5 years, every single year, get 2-3 grand. You know what I mean? Well, that don't make sense. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, if they don't push us to be that person, then we won't be that person. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we will still strive and try to get lucky. You know what I mean? And hopefully, God willing, someone sees our YouTube video and we've gone clear. You know what I mean?
Basically, what you're doing now is forcing them to push you, which is good.
Oh,
doing what you're doing.
Yeah, obviously, we obviously keep on pushing, no matter what. No one can tell me, you know what I mean? Like, if I listened to what people said, I would have quit 5 years ago, you know what I mean? I'll be in the office right now, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to say, from an Asian point of view, is the top people that are really running this town have to take us seriously, because it will happen sooner or later. Because the kids in the playground, you know what I mean? They're going to listen to urban music and they're going to play it to the black and white kids, say, listen to this. And then hopefully, colour won't even come into it, you know what I mean? But right now, a kid has to say, you know what? Asian man, you know? Asian, look what he's doing, like, they play all these rappers and that. Yeah, and say, you know what I mean? He's an Asian guy. But I'm saying, if we ain't getting the push from our own people, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? I agree completely with what he's saying. It's like down to you, lot. You know, when he's talking about Asian man, I grew up like that, I'm still like that. You know, when you see like an Indian woman on TV, I'm like that proper boy. It's on you, like, innit? Because you have to support us, man. Like you're saying about the dough that we spend, you gotta spend a lot of dough to do these things, you get me? So, I grew up like that. I don't know if it's changed, whether the kids now are just like, sorry, I don't care if he's Asian or whatever, but you should do, man. You're the one that's gonna help make us, innit?
It's like there's certain magazines I can buy a front page cover for 2-3 grand. You know what I mean? You might know. You know what I mean? I could be #1 in certain chart shows. You know what I mean? For 2-3 grand. So it's all fake. Don't think that you see someone on TV and think he's got money, because they ain't got money. You know what I mean? They're not really doing it unless you're Jay Sean who's really doing it. So what I'm trying to say is just support everyone. You know what I mean? And just accept our genre Because it's coming up. The way I see Bangla's coming down, and this is kind of coming up, and it's kind of a level par, but we ain't getting the level par love for it. You understand? But the kids are feeling it. You know what I mean? But the industry.
While we just mentioned Bangla there, we have to say that I don't believe the Bangla market's dead. We need a bit more of a balance, but it's a huge market. It's a huge market. I'll tell you, around the world is a huge market. I agree with you that we keep seeing the same Bangla artists all the time, and they're getting the. We need the younger artists to come through. You're kind of in the middle there, but there is a massive market around the world of all kinds of people, all people from all. I mean, that are waiting for that sound because it's an established sound, and there's a lot of young kids, young Asian kids that still want to get into Bangla, and which is fantastic.